Welcome back to Vegan Live Fit. So today is July 26th. I'm 3 days out from my show. I'm competing in the NGA Central Florida Classic. Today we are going to do a full day of eating vlog. So the first meal I'm going to go ahead and start off with for my morning vlog is this. I already put in the ingredients, but I started off with 3 scoops of protein, 1 cup of blueberry, and 1 cup of strawberries. So only thing we're going to do now is just go ahead and add in some kale. I usually have this right in the morning. It's the first thing in the morning. I have about 1 shake first, and then after that, right after my workout, because I usually do my workouts in the morning, right after or during my workout, that's when I have the second shake. So the goal for today is to have about 200 grams of protein, about 350 grams of carbohydrates, and then about 60 grams of fat. Now, I've been following this since Monday. So Sunday was my last high day where I had about pretty much the same amount of macros, except my carbohydrates was all the way up to 800 grams. So that was my last high day, or refeed, you could call that. And now I stay on this moderate macronutrient count until tomorrow. So Thursday and Friday, that's when I'm going to start gradually loading. So I'll keep a vlog. I do a vlog for those 2 days too, to show you the macronutrients and everything else. But today, we're just going to worry about what I'm doing exactly today. So go ahead and pound this right now. And it's a delicious drink because I like to say this is my multivitamins for today, because the kale is a superfood. You have all your vitamin A, all your vitamin C, you know, you're getting a little bit of protein, getting some fiber, so it helps with digestion, you know, especially in the morning, because that's when I usually stool more, is mostly in the morning. So, you know, having a good cup of fiber in the morning is going to really help release all that garbage out of my stomach. All right, now it's time to meal prep. So these are meals that I usually prep before I go out to work. So I have these type of glass dishes. That's what I use for my meal prep. I'm just going to carry 2 today. What I'm going to use is this, the Trader Joe's organic brown rice. These are quick to do. You just pop them in the microwave, 3 minutes. And get another one. And now for protein, what I'm going to do is use this, the tofurkey sausages. Now the Italian ones, the tomato basil, each one has about 30 grams of protein. So it's really high in protein, so this is what I use for to get in my protein. So I want to put each link in each glass. While everything's already cooking and warming up in the microwave, I'm just going to go ahead and load it up in my MyFitnessPal. So right here, Italian sausage, and about 2 of those. And brown rice. Do it again. Now I already know where I'm at with these meals on the road. So I know I have just a little bit left, but that's when I get home. But I know that this is enough for me throughout the day, you know. So I did it yesterday too, so that's why I even know better. But that's what I usually do any day throughout the week. I know on my Instagram, and if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me. I know I do post a lot of food pictures and stuff like that, me going out, but that's the reason why, because when I prep, I do have meals prep, and I had people even commented on my Instagram channel saying like, do you ever prep food? And the answer is yes, and this is one of the reasons why I'm making this vlog, to show you what I do. You know, I just don't think I really don't think that the foods that I prep is very delicious. You know, it's very plain and simple, as you see. I mean, I'm not even warming up the tofurkey sausages. You know, I'm eating them cold, and technically what I do is, since the rice is in the microwave and it's really hot, the rice kind of warms up the tofurkey. So, you know, I don't really have to warm anything up, and it stays warm because this lunchbox right here, which is a 6-pack lunchbox, and it keeps everything warm and insulated inside. So that's why I don't really show my meal preps on my Instagram, just because it's not pretty. You know, I'm not like all these other Instagrammers that has like all this decked out food that looks pretty. So that's why I just go out and eat, because the restaurants are doing the work when it comes to the food arrangements, you know. So and usually when I'm food prepping, well, not food prepping, but usually when I'm getting ready for a show, I don't cook like the best foods. I mean, I know how to cook. I mean, I do have a cookbook and everything else like that. But when I'm prepping for shows, I really don't get into the fancy dancy and cooking. I really eat very plain, very simple, just because I know this is a sport and I'm trying to get the best physique. So I don't want extra oils or fats, because that's what I usually use in my dishes to make food taste really delicious and good, you know. But when I'm getting ready for a show, I'm very simple, very plain, and what I try to do is go out maybe one time a day, but if not, I just go home and I'll make something at home, you know. So it's like, it's iffy, you know. But when it gets closer to the show, then I stop going out altogether, because now I'm really dialing in, because it's just a couple days left and stuff like that, and I just know that I can accurately count my macros when I'm making my own food. Because when you go out, you could estimate, but you don't have a more accurate count, you know. So since this rice is ready, let's go ahead and load them up into the plates. So there you go. That's my meal prep for today. So let's go ahead and load that up. When I'm getting ready for a show, my exercise programs aren't the same like previous videos. Just that last week, I usually calm down. You know, I'm not so hardcore doing all these reps, all this heavy weight and stuff like that. You know, it's really just a 30-minute light workout, full body, upper body pump, which is like maybe like 1 or 2 sets of light and medium weights, just trying to get blood into the muscle. And that's mostly because I'm just trying to get, when it comes to competitions, it's like, you know, you train so long and so aggressively for so long. So when it's the day for the show, you want to come in your best, and you want to prevent any type of injuries before the show or during the show, you know. So this is why that last week I really just focused more on just on the cardio component, and then also just light pumps, you know, just getting the body time to rest and fully recover. And it's not like a full complete rest, but it's a little bit of something just to get, you know, blood and minerals and things like that flowing through the muscle and keep everything nice and good. But let me go ahead and get ready to go to the gym, and I'll catch y'all later. Yeah, so now we're back. I'm here at the gym, so let's go ahead and get ready, do this cardio and this body pump. So that is the end of today's workout. So like I said, upper body, full body pump. I did about 20 minutes on the treadmill with a high incline, because I ended up at the last minute changing up what gyms I wanted to go to. Sometimes I switch between Elite Fitness and also LA Fitness, but you know, I went to Elite Fitness just because I can record there. So, you know, and I wanted to show you guys a little bit, because I kind of changed my mind truthfully at the last minute. I was like, maybe I won't show the workout, and then I'm like, yeah, let me show the workout. So I went ahead and did that, and like I said at the house, here's my second drink of the day, I already have a water belly because I was slamming in a lot of water. I already finished 1 gallon and it's only like 9:30 right now. So it's still morning time and I already finished a whole gallon. So that's really good because it allows me to put another gallon in my body within the day. And like I said, the more water I could get into my body during this depletion phase, the better I'm going to look on stage when I actually dry out and cut my water. Now, the whole point of that is when you're drinking a lot of water, when you start peeing a lot, your body's telling you that you're hydrated. So the reason you cut your water at the last minute, because you know, if you're loading your body with diuretics and also loading your body with full of water, you kind of trick your body that is hydrated. So the time you cut the water, and remember, you're doing this for a whole week. So the time you cut the water for the last day for the show, then your body still thinks it's hydrated. And then what happens is you keep urinating until you're completely dry. And then you're gonna see a big difference. If you haven't seen Road to Victory, episodes 1 to 3, or I think it's 1 to 4, I'll put it on the tab link up above, so you can check that out and you can see how I did the water phase. But like I said, I'm going to do it again for this episode too, and that's it. So let me go ahead, finish this up, and I'm going to go ahead and get ready for my client because I have to work. So let me go ahead and work, and then once I have my break, then I'll show you my other meals. Alright, so back home, it is nighttime, and now what I'm going to do is go ahead and make that final meal like I said. So I put in my macros inside my Fitness Pal, and I have enough food for, oh crap, for tofu, 1 block of tofu, and also some brown rice. So like I said, something very quick I was going to make before I go to bed. And then also I want to have watermelon. The watermelon is going to top me off to my total macros. So this is how everything looks like right now. Right there, so you're looking at 227 grams of protein, 356 grams of carbs, and 67 grams of fat. So I'm a little over, but it's okay. It's not ridiculously over, especially in the protein side, so it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and get to cooking, get this meal down, and go with that curry tofu right there. So let's go ahead and put that in the bowl and get ready to eat. So that's the end of today's vlog. I'm going to go ahead and eat this up, and then after that probably watch a little bit of TV and then go to bed. But with that said, thank you for watching. If you liked everything that you saw today, please like and subscribe down below, and also comment, talk back, tell me any type of new content you want to learn about, or if you have any questions, please comment down below. But with that said, always remember, be vegan, live life fit forever. Peace out.